With spring training right around the corner, I wanted to start making some baseball content. And to start the year off, I wanted to start with a team tier list. As rosters aren't quite set and there's still some key free agents out there, this list won't be too in-depth. But before I get started, I'm not sure what the interest of baseball content is on this channel. So if you do me a favor and leave a comment of your favorite baseball team and what you would like to see, that would be a great help. And then while you're down there, leave a like on the video and hit subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into that list. Now, 30 isn't much of a surprise. It's the White Sox. They had the worst season in baseball history, but they might get a little better. 29 is going to be the Marlins. I hope Sandy has a great first start back from injury so that they can trade him to a team where people can watch him. 28 is going to be the Rockies. They've had back-to-back 100-loss seasons, and I don't really know what they do on the front office, but it's safe to say they're going to be pretty bad. Cardinals at 27 might be the first real surprise on this list, but they have been taking a free fall, and with them trying to shop Arenado, it seems like they're on full rebuild mode. As my favorite team, it pains me to put the Angels at 26, but after a franchise worst season, they haven't done much to get better, and I can only expect them maybe to jump up a few spots. Nationals are at 25, they got a lot of potential and are on their way up. At 24, we have the Reds. They're a solid young team, but don't seem committed to taking that next step. I'll never count out Terry Francona, though. I put the Pirates ahead of the Reds at 23 exclusively because of Paul Skeens. Maybe another surprise, I have the Oakland A's at 22. I think they've probably had the best offseason besides the Dodgers. Oakland forever, sell the team. Blue Jays always seem like a wild card team with potential to be so good, but it never pans out that way. So at 21, we're going to keep them with potential to jump up. Like most AL Central teams, this one's been pretty quiet all offseason. Twins at 20. I don't know what to say about the Mariners at 19, other than maybe they should add an expansion team to Portland just so they have a friend in the Northwest. I have Giants at 18. High, I know, but they're still going to be fourth in the NL West. I kind of forget about the Rays at 17 because they never really do anything in the offseason, but they keep on pulling rabbits out of the hat in their farm system. Red Sox at 16 is surprising, I think, for most people, but they really didn't do much this offseason, which is sad because they really could have competed against the Yankees. Cubs begin the second half of this countdown at 15, which is kind of their motto. They're halfway in on the team, halfway out. Astros at 14. I just think their run is over. Still a weak AL West, though. 13 is going to be the other team in Texas, but I think they're on their way up with a lot of guys getting healthy. 12, 11, and 10 are the Tigers, Guardians, and Royals, respectively. None of these teams really wanted to sign anyone to put them over the top, so it looks like they're going to be duking it out all year. Brewers always seem to be in there, so they're at number 9. Orioles' window's still open, but for how much longer? We'll keep them at 8 just for the talent. Braves are going to be at number 7, and I feel that's pretty low for most rankings, but they got a lot of question marks going into this season. While Padres didn't have the worst offseason, their rivals up the road had a really good one, so we're going to put Friars at 6. With one of the biggest splashes in sports history, we're putting the Mets at 5, but it's still a team sport, and is Pete coming back? At number 4, we have the Diamondbacks, who I think are going to be one of the Dodgers' biggest threats this year. They have solid rotation and electric bats. For the best in the AL, we have the Yankees at number 3. While they lost Soto, they still have a bunch of bombers on that team. Number 2 is going to be the Phillies, who continue to be all in. Can they get Bryce the ring this year? There was never any doubt that number 1 was going to be the Dodgers. Their deck is stacked, and it's going to be the league versus them. Everyone's going to be looking up at them to bring them down. That's it for my super early ranking. Please leave a comment letting me know what I got wrong, and subscribe so you can continue to tell me how wrong I am. See you next time.